Okay guys, in today's video we are going to be showing how to get stretch res in Fortnite with an AMD graphics card. Alright, to start off, I think we should, the thing that we have to do is go into our display settings. You can do this by going to System. This is with Windows 11, by the way. Go into Display, go here, and you want to change you want to check the display resolution. In the display resolution, you'll most likely see 1920 by 1080. You might see something else. Whatever your native is, you would want to set it to that, and then you can just quickly close that out. Right click on your desktop, and this is when after you download your drivers, you have to get the Adrenaline Edition with it. And so when I right click, I can open the Adrenaline Edition, or you can I pinned it to my taskbar. You can probably find a lot of other ways to open it, but these are the two ways that I found. If you don't have it in, but you know that you downloaded it, you can check your start and search up Adrenaline, and it should just pop up, and then you can just hit open. Okay, once you have that open, you want to check over, and this is something a little bit different, but if you're on your gaming, this only shows Minecraft for some reason. You want to put custom or performance. These are the two best things you can do for your GPU for more FPS in your game. So yeah, okay, you can go home. Then I'm just gonna full screen this. You're gonna click on your search bar and look up scaling. You might come up with three different things. You want to click on the scaling mode with display settings. So I'm just going to click on that real quick. Once you do that, you're going to see your graphics card here. See, this is my monitor and this is my graphics card. So what you want to do is go in here. You're going to have three options: preserve aspect ratio, full panel, and center. If you see your preserve aspect ratio clicked, make sure you click full panel. Full panel will help. It will take away the black bars that are on when you change your resolution to a stretch res. And I will show you what that looks like really quickly. So we're going to go there. We're going to go to our settings, go to our system. Sorry about that. Go to our display. And I'm just going to use 1280 by 1024. As you can see, there are some black lines here, and this is not very helpful when you want to get your stretch res. So let me just put this back real quick. Keep changes. Exit this out. Now, when you change this to full panel does, it stretches your screen so that way you can get the stretch res and your screen will be stretched instead of having those black bars. So go to 1280 by 1024. Look at that. Stretched. Your screen will be stretched. So I'm just going to cancel this out. Keep the changes. Exit this out. So once you click on full panel, make sure you can exit out of this and go to so two ways to go to display settings are the fastest. You can click on your settings like I've been doing this whole video and just go to system, or you can right click, go to display settings, and that's just much faster. Now, since you've turned the scaling mode to something else, you can change this to your stretch res. There are a few downsides which I'll talk about later in the video. Okay, we can exit this out and just open Epic Games Launcher. This will take a little while because that's just how videos work. So we're going to click on our library and we're going to click launch. Okay, as you can see, Fortnite is launching, and I will meet you guys when Fortnite is completely launched. Okay guys, as you can see, I loaded into Fortnite, and currently we do not have the stretch res in Fortnite. You can see our character is still a little bit skinny, and we want him to get a little bit chunkier. And to do that, all we have to do is get stretch res. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into our settings, and full screen will most likely be clicked. If you're not, then you got pretty lucky. But Fortnite automatically clicks this, and it sets it to 1600 by 900. This is because Fortnite thinks that 1280 by 1024 is the closest to this, because I don't know, they just do that. Anyways, what we're gonna want to do is not choose any of these. These are all non-stretch resolutions that do not have the same that are not stretched. What we're gonna do instead is switch this to windowed full screen. Windowed full screen. Why we use this is because when we use windowed full screen, it uses the resolution that we chose as our monitor's native, and that's what we did in our settings in the very beginning when I said, "Is your native resolution at 1920 by 1080?" Because that's what this is. Well, we do not want that. We want stretch res, and that's why we went to our AMD software, the Adrenaline, and we switched this to 1080 by 1024. When we switch to windowed full screen, it'll pop up as 1600 by 900, and this is because right here we have it, so it just automatically puts it here because it thinks it's the closest. So what we're gonna do is hit apply. Your game will like wig out a little bit. We're gonna hit keep changes. As you can see, folks, we have stretch res. This is awesome because it actually works. And so, as you can see, our guy's a little bit bigger now. He has lats. His lats are flared out. We can try this on other skins. The Baymax is even bigger. Fish stick. We're going to put it on this one because it's the easiest to see our stretch res. So, let's go into a game and let's show you guys how it works. See you once we get there. Okay guys, as you can see, we still have the stretch res in Fortnite in 2025. I don't know if you guys are feeling the same vibes I'm feeling, but man, this is crazy. So, as you can see, this is stretch res. Our walls are just like a little bit more stretched. Same with our stairs, our cones, our floors. They're all a little bit more stretched than usual. It's pretty crazy if you don't ask me. Even the guards over here are a little bit more stretched. Let's just check him out real quick. Little triplet. Look at this. He's a little bit more stretched than usual. And yeah. That's the end of today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Once we hit 100 subs, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for probably like 2,000 or 3,000 V-Bucks. I don't know if I'm gonna make it live yet. That's things that I have to figure out on my own. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. So there are some downsides to having stretch res and some upsides. So let's start with some upsides. Well, 1, we get the stretch res. 2, we have it on windowed full screen, so there is compatibility with having crosshairs like Crosshair V2 or Crosshair X. I personally like Crosshair V2 more, or Crosshair X. Okay, guys, time for the downsides. So with the downsides, what the downsides are it's on windowed full screen. So there is this the word is going around and it's saying that when things are on windowed full screen, there's more delay, there's you don't get as much FPS, things like that. I don't see it as much problem with that, but maybe you guys will have a little bit more trouble with that, like more what's the word? More FPS lows than I do, but I don't know. So, and then the other very what's it called? The other downside, the other major downside is the options. So with the options of having stretch res, there are very few. There's a couple that I will list in the video that are really good, some really low quality ones. I think I like 1280 by 1024. This is one of my main ones that I use all the time, but sometimes I'll just go really, really poor quality, and yeah, I love it. I don't think there's much more to stretch res that you guys don't know. Like, people appear more stretched, so your aim will be better. Another downside there is, I guess, is that your sensitivity might be a little bit off. See, I played on native forever. I always played window full screen. Sometimes I change it, but I always have my sensitivity at 16.8 with 800 dpi. I started with 1600, but that was just too fast because my edits and stuff were inconsistent. Yeah, you guys can copy all these settings. It makes me pretty good. My aim is pretty good. My builds are pretty decent. It does feel, I don't know the word. I think it might be a little bit slower or when you use stretch res. So I don't know. Feel free to use this free build edit training map to test out your free builds. Maybe just get some aim practice in. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it helps all those AMD users out there that get lost in those other stretch res things where you have to have the NVIDIA control panel and all those things. So yeah. Peace out, brothers. I hope you found this very useful, and have a nice day. Take care.